So yesterday, my most awaited game of all time just came out. Why did it have to go so poorly? Spike Chunsoft is a Japanese game company that specializes in localizing Japanese games to the rest of the world. Thinking, booyah, but they're just a localization company, aren't they? They must be good at localizing, aren't they? I'm assuming that the people working on the localizations in Spike Chunsoft are paid. There's a chance they're unpaid interns, which I could believe. But their translations are shit. Fan translations for visual novels have existed for a long time. It can take a long time for game companies to decide to localize them for the rest of the world. And visual novel fans are very dedicated. There will be loads of people made up of fans trying to translate the game for everyone else to play. Now, that applies to the Science Adventure series at all, as well. Fuck. But, fan translations are known to be shit, right? There are loads of people who came together. They are completely unorganized. And some of them just are completely inconsistent. Now, this isn't me insulting the fan translators. They are working very hard. It is very hard to translate the whole game with a small group of people. But here's the thing here. With the Science Adventure series, the fan translations are fucking incredible. Spike Chunsoft does such shit translations that every time a Science Adventure series visual novel comes out, the fans translate it better than they do. Now, what I've got up right here is Kiri Basara's review on Chaos Head Noah. Kiri Basara is a news website for Science Adventure series related stuff. It's a fan site. And they got an early review copy of Chaos Head Noah. Now, this review really points out the big issues with the translation. So, first of all here, we've got the problem with it not being the whole story. This isn't Spike's fault. This is not Spike's fault. There is stuff cut out from the Switch version due to the ratings being lower on this version of the game. It's just a shitty business move. They're cutting out bits of the story so they can sell it to more people. Pretty low, pretty low. And here's the fucking most... Now, here's the thing here, right, okay? You might notice this, right? You might not. It's really easy to not notice. But they did not include quotation marks. This is speech here. People are talking here. But there's no speech marks, so you can't tell. It's a visual novel. You need that shit. Why didn't Spike add them? They were in the Japanese version. Why? And that's just ridiculous. But here's the other stuff, right? I like girls with no chests. Okay. I sure hope not. I love that. That's a great commentary. They rent me a really cheap little house. Well, that's not a house. That's a home. It's not a house. There's such weird translation errors. How do they do this? Did they not have a single person translate it? They literally just made their first draft and was like, you know what, Committee of Zero is just going to translate it anyway. There's also here where, we see here, they're using present tense here. And then they start using past tense. They're not consistent on the tenses. It's... Yeah, it also, the little sister character saying brother. Which, it's technically correct translation. It just sounds so stiff, as they're saying here. The fan translations for the original Chaos Head was way better than this. It's so bad. There's also this, the fan translation didn't have this, right? Still, yet again, they're having subtitles all over like this, like they're translating an anime. They don't have to do this. Why can't they just translate every single line here to whose eyes are those, right? Rather than just having one little fucking shitty subtitle in the middle. It's so shit. It's so easily fixed. All they had to do is a little bit of effort. Now, why don't they do it, right? Why don't they do it? There's also the fucking tips list, which are just the tips lists are like a thing in every visual novel, right? They give you a bit of information that wouldn't make sense to explain in another way. But here we have literally the translator fucking talking to you about how they just fucked up the translation here. Because it was saying, oh, it'd be so weird, Takumi using leet speak. He's fucking talking on the internet. That would make perfect sense. Let's see here, the notion that Takumi, a late 2000s metadata, wouldn't use leet speak in translation is ridiculous. Absolutely agreed. Kirikiri Sara is absolutely right here. Now, also the credits are untranslated, so you won't be able to understand who fucking made the game. There's inconsistency here with the rest of the stuff. Chuni with Chu, not colon, fucking Dashni. When I saw this, I was like, what the fuck is that? Right? I didn't know what Chuni meant, right? But as I see here, Chunibiyu or Chuni, I know that shit. Because in most Japanese media, it's translated to Chunibiyu or Chuni like that. That's how it's done. It's done in other science adventure novels. Robotics Notes, Steins Gate, Chaos Child. Chaos Child was done. Spike has done all those things, right? They translate them themselves and done it that way. They're not even doing it consistent here. In Steins Gate, they do it Sister Centipede. Robotics Notes, they do it Gejine. Chaos and Noah, they do Big Sis Geji. I didn't even know these were the same character. I didn't know these were the same character until now. I thought these were all completely unrelated characters, right? But their translations are so inconsistent, right? That I had no fucking idea. Because they changed the name every fucking time. There are no excuses. As you see here, right? They did, because with the Switch version, they did Chaos Head, Noah, and Child with the same cartridge. And as you see here, the phrase is different. They changed the phrase in the same cartridge. They even translated his fucking nickname differently in the same fucking game. Oh. And the game crashes, right? You can't finish the game. The game breaks before you finish it. It's such a pitiful condition. It's so true. Now. Committee or Zero. Committee or Zero is, These are the real translators. These are the real localizers. Committee of Zero, right? They have made patch after patch of every science adventure game that's come out. Steins Gate, Chaos Child, Steins Gate Zero, Robotics Elite, Robotics Elite Dash. They've done it. They translated them all. They're still working on Noah right now. They've done it every single time, right? They do amazing translations. They're consistent, you know. Oh, don't tell Spike guys that. They do it consistently. And they are such good quality. They have the exact energy that was in the original, as close as they can. They're incredibly talented translators, and they have a passion for it. These are all the fans, you know. They love the science adventure series. I saw, right, loads of people saying that they were learning Japanese just so they could play Chaos Head Noah. Because people gave up on Chaos Head Noah. Like, I'm telling you, right, okay, every day, right, I open Steam, right, okay, go to my library, and I see Chaos Head Noah. I don't believe my eyes. I'm like, I'm literally just, this is real? It's been such a long-going thing where I've had access to Chaos Child, but not the original Chaos Head Noah. I really can't believe it. And now, it's still not out. It's still not even out. Because they're making it, right? Chaos Head Noah's Steam patch is still being made. When that comes out, the game is out, right? Chaos Head Noah isn't out right now because the fan translation isn't out. Now they're gonna translate it for the Switch as well. If you hack your Switch, you'll be able to put the patch on there as well. But they have no excuses here. Spike, what the fuck are you doing? Now, my voice has probably been so close to cracking so many times this video. I've got a sore throat, right? I'm only recording this video now because my throat's getting a bit better now, and also this is new shit, right? I need to fucking get my ass on the video straight away. So yeah, I'm recently just uploaded an Overwatch video which doesn't use my voice. I recorded that a couple days back. I couldn't speak back then. I had to do it like that. But anyway, that's Lord Booyah. That's me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.